the brute force that is typically from a service business owner, like they've got these skills, they start their company because they're passionate about it and they're an expert in what they do. And they start getting clients and it's hustle and grind from their network and business development and trying to grab referrals. And that reaches a cap. And that same thing happens on the customer experience side and the client services side, where you have to now like create new ways that have more leverage. And it's the simple and easy and light systems that will help you scale, that take you from that initial brute force phase one of business into what can be phase two and then gliding with more momentum into phase three and four. And it's not just about like, all right, now we have systems, but it's actually like also an identity issue for an entrepreneur who they're used to being the person who does all the stuff and their hands are dirty on it. And it's their expertise that the company's built on it. Then as it starts growing and they feel like they're losing their touch, but it's like on paper, we could say, and literally on paper, here's the playbook. But it also takes an identity shifting, like letting go of the old way to become a new person in the next phase of their business.
Yeah, massively. I love the word identity that you're using there. I totally agree because a lot of people stunt their own growth as an entrepreneur because, and they don't know why. It's that proverbial glass ceiling that they hit,
Yeah.
right? It's because you're literally operating on an old paradigm and the way that you were doing things is no longer sufficient to grow the next level. If you are not operating as an entrepreneur significantly different 12 months from now, you're doing something wrong. Like you're moving, you're going fast, but you're driving in a cul-de-sac, not a freeway. And that movement is very deceptive. It has to be done differently. To be sure, you've got to realize that the only way for true scale and growth is a different operating system. That brute force will only get you so far, and then it will actually become your worst enemy. And you're literally fighting against yourself at that point.